They going put this down. Oh, for you.
No, so I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over.
Hey, watch out. There you go. Oops. Trust me, the camera doesn't need to be too close because they pick up everything. I say the camera. I mean the mic. No, Tina, you good where you at. I'm just saying. Yeah, like, yeah, right there. There you go. All right. I'm ready. We out here, my people. You all know what time it is, man. We live out here on IG. You know, the people coming up. We on YouTube real quick, live. You know, try to build this thing up. The Pozew podcast. Share, comment, like, all of that. You already know the routine, man. Just subscribe. That's all you need to do. Subscribe. You know, let's bring this thing up. You know what I mean? So it's Friday night. You know how we do down here in Keystone Radio. Just in case you want to listen to it on the radio or whatnot, or on the web or whatnot, it's www.keystoneradio.com. 24/7 radio station. You know what I'm saying? You get all the best music from every genre. You know what I'm saying? Go have fun. When you at work, you what you call it, home, you chilling by the pool, whatever. You know what I mean? You in the snow. We don't have any snow right now.
Not anymore.
we got tired of that crap. We got 9 months of snow out here. We out here in Beantown, Massachusetts, man. You already know what it is. We representing Beantown all day. Hey, I don't want to hear that crap about the basketball game. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me nothing about it. You know what I mean? New York didn't do any better anyway. I was dying when I saw that thing went in. I was happy as hell. For 2 seconds, though. I'm not hating. For 2 seconds, I was happy. Because, y'all had to feel my pain. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we're here. We're going to let the people introduce themselves. Tina, turn everything off, please. It's going to have feedback and all that good stuff. So we don't want that. We want everything to be clear. So everybody can hear what we're saying and whatnot. I'm gonna let my man to my right introduce himself and tell us a little bit about himself and all the stuff that he does in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that I bring out here is moving, is doing something in the city. You're not staying stagnant. Or bullheading out there. You know what I mean? Not doing anything. If you see them on camera, those are the guys that's in the city doing something. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm talking about from every aspect. That's what I'm bringing. I'm bringing all the people in the city that's doing something out here. But, yeah, go ahead, man. Do your thing.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? My name's Cleon Byron.
Mm-hmm.
On radio, when I host, they call me Big Cleese. I run stuff with my crew. It's the What's Up Boston crew, and we do things around Boston.
Big up.
And what we do is we promote everything Boston and New England, all right? New artists, new businesses. That's what we do. We try to put them on the map. Excuse me. And what I'm here for today.
You also got a podcast.
Yes. We do a live from 1102 Blue, which we do actually podcast from 1102 Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester. So
in the hood.
All right, right around the way on Blue Hill, and if you know it, that's our way. We like our neighborhood, it's
in
comfortable.
The hood.
And that's what we're here for. I also got an event space, and that's one of the reasons I came here tonight. We've got a community event space in Dorchester as well, in the Morton and Blue Hill area, and we're trying to put sprinkler systems so we can increase the capacity and also beautify the place. So we out here asking the community to come out and help us and do our thing. And I'm also here to promote one more thing of part 1, part 2 series with Ali Zoe Adams, who came to our station last week and is going to be at our station this week. So he's here promoting his books. So we might hear from him. I don't know. He's not here in the building, but we might. We don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do. It is what it is. But, Tina, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's going on with you, man. What you doing, all that good stuff. You know what it is, man. Tina, talk to me, man.
Can you hear me?
They can hear you. Let me see. I can see. But go ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
making
yeah.
me blush,
Okay.
sir. You're making me blush.
Yeah, okay.
Anyhow. Well, what? I am Tina Cadet. I am a proud Haitian woman, born and raised, and I'm the founder of Pupui Boutique, Pupui Apparel. I'm actually wearing.
She's wearing it, yeah?
Yes.
I was looking for my shirt to wear today. I couldn't find it. I was so pissed.
Right.
I wanted to wear it, but I couldn't
you-
find it.
It
I
should
need
have
a
been your
set.
hoodie.
I need
Well, I
a
got
set.
you, and you know.
I got it, I got
you
a
guys
hoodie.
didn't see, but
I got a hoodie just like that. That's the one you gave me for
I
my
got
birthday.
The sneakers
I'm
and
honored
stuff,
for
you
you.
know.
Oh, show the sneakers. You can't see it. Hold on.
I mean,
Put
I
your
can
feet
do
up.
one thing though. I can remove them.
Yeah, remove it.
My feet are done. My feet,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, right here.
So there you go.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
That's all the people on YouTube. The people on YouTube. The people on YouTube need to see it too.
Yeah, those are real hard.
That's what
Very
I'm talking about.
comfortable.
Yeah, those are real hard. I need to
Very
get those.
comfortable.
I need to
Very
get those.
sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that's the name of your company on your shirt?
No, that's actually part of the business.
Okay.
The name of the business is Pupui. It's an inclusive brand. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a
What do you call it? Pupuri.
It's like a mixture. It's like a mixture.
Yes.
The word potpourri means a mixture of everything.
It's a mix, exactly. But I'll actually, can I just put my sticker back in?
Yeah, please.
Good.
I'll explain. Sorry.
She got put her sneakers, back on,
And my toes are done.
Yeah, that's important.
It's not stinking. Let's just say it's not stinking. You know what I mean? It's not stinking, at least,
No, we can't do that.
But go ahead.
Most definitely not. Sorry. So I had written a little
No,
some.
you gotta talk on
Sorry, I had written a little some because the head, the mind is not there at times. Anywho, you asked me one question, right?
Yeah, what do you call it? Pupuri.
Hold on, I want to give you the words.
You want to give them the real definition? But it's pretty much, I summed it up, it's pretty much like a mixture of everything.
It's
A
not
little
even-
bit of everything in one
Smell
pot.
better. That's what it means. Smell better.
Oh boy, no. So the thing is, pupui, basically, why the pupui? First off, pupui is born out of my love for culture, identity, and expression. If I'm being honest, that's the best way that I can put it. Hence why I told you, like, you know what? Let me take my phone so I could look exactly what I took the time to craft in order for me to share with everybody, basically. So to me, pupui, it's not about a clothing brand, or it's not about like a boutique, or it's a representation. It's basically a reclamation, if anything, if I'm being honest. So that's how I view pupui. Now, it's a legacy, basically, in fabric that we get to wear, like overall. Now, I created it because because I didn't see this as a story within fashion.
Right.
It's more so for me. I'm seeing culture, my roots. It's my passion. It's my fire. It's a fire from within that I actually wanted to communicate inclusively towards everybody, basically. Now, so I ended up building something that carries the power of what I am, not only like transcends through me, but what I am basically trying to communicate worldwide, basically. So yeah, hold on. And
She wrote a whole speech.
I'm telling you.
A whole speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, do your thing. I'm mad at you.
Everything comes from this
I'm
6 years. This has been a journey of 6 years. Everything started when I was in Haiti.
Okay.
Okay. Then I used to be in real estate. I had my real estate company back home in Haiti. I relocated out here almost 6 years ago. So,
Oh, really?
Yes. This is
Okay.
my second time having relocated back in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
And I've been out here for almost 6 years, and it's been like a roller coaster in a sense. It's been a journey, it's been a process, but I've loved it.
I'm not working with her. I'm trying to trying to include her into a lot of things that's going on in the city, because I see that. At first I was like, Tina, she can drive you nuts sometimes. I'm telling you. I'm being honest. She can drive you nuts. You know what I mean? We done had our little experience and everything, so whatnot or whatever. So I was kind of hesitant at first. I'm being honest. I was kind of hesitant at first, like, she's gonna drive me nuts. Too much details and all that good stuff. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I feel like, who better to do it than I? Because I've been around here for a long time. I know a lot of people.
Right.
And in the lane that she is, the few lanes that she's, I knew few people
Okay.
in there. So I might as well just take her under my wing and connect her to certain people, whatnot, whatever, and then let her take off from there.
You sound like you're a serial entrepreneur.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I breathe business. I live it's embedded within me.
Okay.
I love that.
All right.
And I don't technically do business the way that the average person does it.
I like that.
You know, I go the extra mile. Like I can't stand when someone tells me, "Oh, it's impossible." I am the solution person. You have a problem? Listen, I'll get you a solution. No matter how hard it is, how complicated. I love complex. Even though complex at times can be a downfall,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy complex.
Nice. I think me and you got a similar DNA going on here. We might
What's your
be
sign,
together.
friend?
Okay, Virgo.
Okay, I get along with my Virgos.
Okay.
Where my Virgos at? Where my Geminis at?
Listen, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm a Sag.
Huh?
You gonna do the Gemini in the Gemini season?
I am not aware of the event that you're referring
Okay.
to.
Okay.
But
We're gonna talk
I
about it.
definitely want to turn up
We're
because
gonna talk-
Yeah, I'm just
I've been
saying.
hibernating. It's not good. I don't even.
No, we
remember-
outside this summer.
I mean, we better. I mean, you.
I got you, I got you.
You have to.
I got you, I
Okay,
got you.
right.
Isn't it Gemini season coming?
It is.
It is,
Gemini
right?
season is
That's
in
right.
full
That's what I'm
effect
saying.
for you. Like,
Okay, I'm
we
just
can't
checking.
go wrong.
I'm there, I'll check it.
Listen, this is our time, our season right now. Okay, it started May 21st, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but
it started
around
a few
that time.
days ago, May 21st.
Okay.
So yeah.
Continue, madam.
What was I saying again?
You talk about
I get
yourself.
carried away. I'm all over the
I did
place.
that. That was my fault. Let me let the host
No,
go.
you can't.
you talking about your companies and what inspired you and why you doing it and all that
Yes,
stuff.
basically my whole thing is I'm all about inclusivity, as I said.
Mhm.
I originally started with HWA, Haitian with Attitude,
Mhm.
as I said.
I got my sweater
My
for my
roots.
birthday. I got me one just like that, same color, same everything.
So it's like it started as it's like, okay, you know what, I really wanted to bring, in a sense, our kind like together. This is how it started. Then as time went by, progressed, then I'm like, no, but I actually have to be a lot more inclusive. I started thinking more or less about, okay, where my black people at?
Right.
I came out with BWA, BWA. It stands for Black with Attitude. You know what I mean? And from there, what ended up happening is that I'm like, no, I actually want to continue and push myself. And this is actually where the whole Pupui came to be. Because as James was explaining, Pupui, it's a mixture of dried fruits, petals, like different things that you wouldn't think would actually mash and actually it just creates like a
Basically
it's
a mashup.
magnificent, exactly. You know.
That's what it is, a mashup.
I know what a mashup is.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do is that I also wanted to honor that because to me there's beauty in everything. It all depends of the approach, the mindset, everything. There's beauty in everything. So my thing is, I'm like, okay.
Can you flash it more quick?
Oh, thank you.
With pleasure. You know.
Close your eyes, people.
I started deeping, and I'm like, out of nowhere, I basically figured I came out with Pupui, and what better way to actually write it? Sorry, what I was trying to say is that I chose to what's the word I'm looking for? To honor my roots by actually writing the word not in French because Pupui is a French word.
Yes.
I chose to write it instead in Creole. I wanted the name.
I
to
wonder
be
why you were kind of like saying it a whole different way.
Right.
Like you do
Right.
you do that on purpose?
Yeah, she did.
To tell the truth, this is how you spell it. It's potpourri.
Pupui.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Pupui.
Yes.
So yeah, but like again,
So how did you write it in Creole? Like
Popouri. You know,
Yeah.
I could have gone like a different route. Like it could have been POPURI because you know, like how we use in English, the U's much more like one
Yeah.
that's universal.
Yeah.
It could have been like a lot more flowy or flowy as well. But it's like I wanted to honor like my roots at the end of the day.
Alright.
Because
Makes
more
sense.
importantly, yes, I am a black woman. But, however, Haiti is where my heart is.
So how is that going? How is that going as far as like connecting with other people or connecting with businesses that want to carry your brand, or are you doing it online or
I will be
talk-
doing
yeah.
the official launch June 2nd, the day of my birthday, and I am turning 33, and that day.
Jesus number.
Yes, I am turning 33, and in honor of my birthday, I will actually be doing a 33% off, like for 24 hours. I will have like so many different like exclusivity. It's going to be ridiculous. There's so many different collections under everything. It's I can't wait to share everything literally with them.
How is the people responding to it as far as like moving the products the way you want to be moved, or other businesses wanna collab or carry your stuff?
Listen, I'm open to collaboration. I'm open to. At the end, the way I see it is that we all have to come as a front, as a unit. We have to unify
We have
because
to, yeah.
it's about time. Everyone can eat. We all can actually like achieve much bigger things if we actually come together.
Can I jump in?
No, go ahead.
No, go
ahead.
I think
That's what you do too, man.
I think a good idea is companies coming together because all brands coming together makes your company look bigger, right?
Most
You
definitely.
know what I mean? Y'all don't actually
Sure.
have to work together sometimes, but if you guys promote together and market together, it makes you look bigger. Like, wow, they're working with this.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't it look impressive when you see like the sponsorship, like 20 companies on a
one
flyer,
bill, yeah.
right? You're
Oh,
like,
no,
wow,
most
that's
definitely.
impressive. And I think that would even to like bigger companies or people investors, that would look amazing. Like, wow, you collab with all these companies, and it made your marketing stronger, right?
No, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that? It's because I've always wanted to actually do a joint collaborations with independent artists and everything. So I am open. I'm
Okay.
open for business.
Okay.
I will never ever say no to basically.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
No, listen, trust me. When it comes to networking, I love that.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for elevation overall. I love inclusivity, as I said. I really enjoy networking. I enjoy interacting. I enjoy pushing. Listen.
That's why
I enjoy
yeah, go ahead.
connecting
I couldn't tell at all.
That's why
I couldn't. She tell like talking.
Hey.
I couldn't tell she's very interactive. How did you just?
it's
I
fun
mean,
not
you're
you
awesome
are
at it.
I mean,
You're good
I
at
agree.
it. I'm just saying that.
Please
you're
don't
good at it.
get her going. Please.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Please,
Yeah,
I'm begging you, my brother. Please don't pump her head. Don't get her going. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm liable to lose all the mics here. She will take them and start talking.
Wow. I mean, I'll take that
Definitely could see.
I'll take it as a
she
compliment.
she knows how to
guess.
express herself and all that other good stuff or whatnot or whatever. But we definitely got to get into the this. We're gonna cross over real quick a little bit, Tina. I'll be back to you.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I wanna talk to my
Share the
man
life,
Cleon, right?
guys.
Cleon,
Share,
real
like,
quick.
Oh yeah, we
everything.
definitely.
Talk to me about this event coming up real quick. Like, you know, a little bit of more details and whatnot, and
Okay,
tell
let me
the
just
people.
set my mic up a little bit
Yeah.
so people can hear. No, it's me talking.
And then you should give him a little background too on how you became who you are today.
Oh man.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long, but you know, it could be a 1-2 minute, like, you know, leave the details.
Oh
out.
wow. I don't even know how to start that, but
Because we both go way back. We crossed paths so many times, but we didn't even realize that we were
right.
doing it.
Well, we were talking about what
Yeah.
got us into entertainment and what was our journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going back to Terrell Calloway, working at the Cotton Club, working at the Roxy,
Mm-hmm.
working downtown. Because downtown, when I was young, was where we partied.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't really party
Yeah, we did.
Well, certain people did, but
Yeah, but
you know,
us,
the people
that
with
was,
the,
you know,
people
out
with the
there.
pinky out and dressed up and actually wore shoes.
Exactly.
You hardly
We were downtown.
So
we were downtown.
that's where I really got my start. I give a big shout out to Taro because I actually like
Big up to Big Lou, man.
Yeah, I like watching him. He was a constant professional, and he carried himself well dressed, well mannered, and I appreciated it.
Big up to Q too.
Yeah, a lot of times you know you got those role models, right?
Yes.
And you look at him, then he probably didn't even know I was watching him like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like how you roll. So, and what did my girl say? There's nothing wrong with copying a cat as long as it's the right cat. Right?
True.
As long as it's the right
True.
cat, right?
True.
But not totally copy, but
No, like make it your own.
Few moves here and there,
And
right?
then you make it
Right?
your own,
Yeah,
yes.
right. Because we don't want to be making mistakes.
No.
So that's really how I got a little bit of my journey. Actually lived out in LA for a while. I worked for a company called.
What made you go to LA though?
For real. First it was a girl.
Of course, of
But
course.
to travel to go to California because I'd never been there. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she moved and she was like, come check it out. So when I went there, I was like, yo, this is me.
Yeah.
All right,
You fell in love with it.
What? You ever had like
California
an outfit
love.
that you put on and that outfit just made you, no matter what, you look good in it. You
Yeah.
feel good in
Yeah.
it. So that's how I felt out there.
Okay.
Right? So when I went out there and I kind of did my thing, came back home, was like, yo, I'm going to California.
Yeah.
All right, I was like, I'm out. So, you know, took me about a year and a half, 2 years to get everything prepared. And then
What did you end up doing? Because we don't want to just skip California like that. If it made you feel that good, we want to know why. God damn it, we want to know what you were doing out there that made you feel so goddamn good.
Yep.
You ain't gonna skip over that. You know what I mean? Let me know. Was it the weed? Was it the women? Was it the weather? Was it the movement? Do you make it? Talk to me,
all
man.
the above.
Knowing you're a smoker.
All the above. And I keep it real. Like their level of chronic, because I am in the cannabis industry too.
Woo!
And Jaka,
Next level.
big up right there. Hopefully we'll be opening soon. All right, give it a year or so. But
Oh, you trying to open your own?
yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
actually
talking
just
about.
had
That's
a
what I'm talking
PCB meeting not too long
That's what I'm
ago. So
talking
I'm
about.
waiting on the
Actually,
board.
I might have a good hookup for you.
Aha.
I think I got that.
See, that's what I like.
I mean,
that's what happened on
I
my
don't
show.
know. Again,
You know, a lot of connections.
it's never. It's always good to
Okay.
have as many as.
Can we talk off air about the cookup?
course.
Okay.
Watch out there.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't, you know, 'cause I got some people I'm talking to.
That's
so
why.
I don't want to think I'm all
see,
over the place.
Side note for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
This is the primary reason why I do the show.
right.
Because it happens all the time on my show. I have people that never knew each other, now they're doing music, they're doing all sorts of stuff with each other. That they, but maybe didn't even like each other at
yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Until they got to my show and then they started talking to each other and then boom.
And that's
I
a gift.
love that.
That's a gift.
I enjoy, that's my moment right
That's
there.
a gift. Putting people together.
I
who
love it.
Never do anything and you put them together and they make magic.
Yeah, I love it.
That's definitely a gift.
But go ahead.
Yeah, right. So, where was I? Let me go back to
Not the
LA.
women, though.
No, LA was really good. I just liked it. You know what I mean? I got to really just be Cleon, right?
Yeah,
got to see who I was. I didn't have no back. I didn't have no mind. I just had me, right out there, and I had to go out there and test me out there, right?
Yeah.
Because you know LA's competition.
Just to see what you're capable
and
of
then,
doing. Yeah.
like I said, I fell in love with it. I went out there. You know, just being myself. I wasn't trying to be Hollywood or anything. You know, not saying I didn't dress a little different. You know, you gotta change fashion sometimes.
You gotta,
I just
you know.
was me out there, and I just met a lot of great people. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Ace,
Big up.
Anthony Thomas,
Big up.
who actually hooked me up with the job at Endeavor. He was like, come down here. Shout out to Carol Katz, because she was the one who actually interviewed me.
Okay.
And told me
Big up to these
one
people.
day, told me in the interview office, just don't smell like weed going into places. I was like, what did she say to me?
And then they putting you on.
Yeah, right. But it was a great job. Masood Abrams, big shout out to him. So they put me on out there, and you know, and it was great. So I came back to Boston and trying to. Since I got all those tools in my bag, I want to share them with my town. You know?
of course.
So I'm back here just trying to share my experiences.
Oh, so that's a recent thing.
Nah, I've been back a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been back a big while.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I've been trying to open up a event space for a while, get a liquor license for a while. The opportunities out here, that's another reason why I'm doing the community event space thing, because we want to get a liquor license. Thank you, Liz Miranda and Brian Worrell for pushing that bill for places around the way to get liquor licenses. So that's what I'm working for. And then, I just want to get everything up
Are
to
they
code.
still pushing for the 3 o'clock? Because that thing it was hot for a little quick second, and then all of a sudden nobody's talking about it.
I put it this way: until Mattapan Dorchester is not known as the triangle for shooting and murdering,
Yeah,
I think
it's gonna take a
3
while.
o'clock is out of the question.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
Right.
totally
But-
agree with you.
and the
Because I
other
don't
thing,
see
too,
them doing that
this
while
is-
everything is hot like
And
that.
this is another thing too.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you remember how they always had like details and certain cops work
Yeah.
at clubs and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and we knew
Once
them, they knew us.
And once they pulled that away, the safety went dramatically down.
Down, big
So
time.
we got to figure out a way to put that back in order. And also, we want our police to shine and we want our community shine. So how do we put that together to make sure that everybody's safe, just like when we go to South Boston, just like when we go to North End, just like when we go downtown, Prudential, wherever we go, people are there having a good time, be able to walk to a bar, and have a good time in safety, right? And to me, a little bit what this space is for, how do we get together and have a good time and learn how to go out too, because our place has been like a desert for places to go out.
For a minute,
right?
yeah.
So people
But
just
I
been
kind of
going
noticed
backyard.
these things are coming back a little bit though.
Yes.
We getting way more stuff
Right.
than we did, let's say 10 years ago.
I 100% agree.
We getting a lot more
100%,
stuff out here now.
100%. We got so many places. Park 54, Boston Restaurant.
And it's every community doing it too.
Because I remember when Eddie Furman was like one of the only clubs around. You know what I mean? Now you got a lot of competition downtown and Seaport, right?
Yes,
So-
there you go.
so-
That became a hot spot.
Right, that's a hot spot. Got Grace by Nia. There's a couple people down there that's doing their thing. I don't know exactly.
Big up to
all the
Power
places,
Surge, man.
right?
Big up to you, man.
But I want to bring a place in our neighborhood. I don't want to say the hood. In our neighborhood,
Yeah.
that we can do the same thing that we do downtown. All right, I could bring different venues, different shows to our neighborhood, and we can have a good time.
It used to be somewhat like that a little bit. Remember when we had Paramount on Tremont, we had it still. We had the joint is still there though. They do the comedy show.
Tommy show.
Every Wednesday. No. Still on Tremont.
Oh, Slade's.
Slade, they still have
yeah.
Slade over there. They
Yeah.
still have Paramount. They still have but I'm just saying, like we had a little bit more stuff going on. Even right there in Mattapan, we had the goddamn it. We had what was the name of that joint right there? The bar right there in Mattapan.
Rose Club.
The Rose Club was there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mirage, the thing, the Spanish joint is still there though.
Yeah,
They're still
but,
kicking.
but it's still not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah, definitely not the same.
And
Definitely
to
not
tell
the
you
same.
the truth, most of our licenses did go to the Seaport once they closed down. Frank's Place.
Yeah, they closed all the hood spots.
I
I should
can go
say
for Frank's
neighborhood
Place.
spots.
I can say Lane's Lounge.
Even down
I
on
can
Blue
say
Hill all the way
Station
down.
Cafe.
What was the name of that
I
joint
can
down
say
there? Down all the way down on Blue Hill? Blue Hill further down, like as if you're going to
Breezeway.
Breezeway and the other one. There's two of them.
I
Yeah.
can name all the places that
We used to go out there and wild out.
But that's the problem. The wilding out shut
You know
them
what,
down.
bro? I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah,
but-
the wilding out shutting it down. So now, like, we definitely need to,
We don't really have much to say. But with that said, I have, because kids, Miss Sue's just declared that she's done. After 30, 40.
Oh, yeah, she's gone. 40 years.
She's
She's
done.
out.
Big up to Miss Suze, you know what I'm saying? She kept it going for 40 years.
Yeah, Miss K.
So, Miss K, right? I
Yeah.
said Miss Suze. Miss K, for 40 years. So, big up to her, man, and whatnot. And also, I definitely got to big up Unity. Throughout this whole thing, they stayed going.
Consistent.
It never stopped.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They
Unity.
never stopped. That's the only club in the neighborhood. I don't want to say hood. In the neighborhood that stayed. I'm just saying.
You are something
Seriously, it's the only club that stayed around after all these years that never went away.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is, they're still shining.
Yeah.
Shoot, I might stop by today. I might stop by there today.
Then-
Because tonight, Friday night is very popping over there.
Oh really?
What?
All right, let's
Every
slide
Friday night is crazy over
Oh
there.
yeah, let's slide through.
It's wild.
I grew up going there.
Yeah, that was my spot. I used to go to Dorchester High, so I had to go to Dunbar to get in there.
That was my spot.
If you're not a true Bostonian, you don't know that. You don't know what I'm
I
talking
grew up
about.
around Milton Ave, New England Ave.
You don't know what we're talking about, man.
I know
You
exactly.
don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean?
Ferndale.
You know right there, Blue Hill. That's all you know.
I didn't go to. I almost went to Dorchester High.
I went there.
Yeah, man.
I had
But
fun.
back when I
It was
going,
wild,
it
though. It was
called
crazy.
Gun High.
It was.
I was like,
It
yo,
was.
Dad. Yo,
Listen,
can you do something,
see,
man?
I'm glad I'm not the one that said it. I'm glad I'm not the one
I
that
don't
said
know
it.
if I want to go to Gun High.
You
know what I'm saying?
had to be on your ones and twos. You had to be on your ones and twos to be at Dorchester, to be at that high. You know what I mean? We were wilding.
I ended up going to Boston then.
We were a menace in the city.
But I graduated from Hyde Park. Shout out
But
to
it,
Hyde
we
Park.
cool though. Shout out to Dorchester High, man. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the
Bears.
Oh, damn, we over here telling our age. I'm younger than them. I don't know, JP.
Way back then, I know you remember some of that, Quiet. I know you remember some of that. You was there, maybe at the end of it, but you was there.
Oh, and a lot of those people we talking about is going to be at this gala. I got a bunch of people.
Old
at this
school
gala.
cats, yeah.
I got Rootsy
Guys who
coming
run
to
the
gala. I got Liz Miranda becoming the keynote speaker.
Okay.
At the spot. Hopefully, I'm hoping my boy Michael Curry might stop.
Mike Curry, that would be nice.
And my man She got his own clothing line out there, so he's coming. I'm giving him an award to honor him because we gotta honor our people.
She was
around
just
the-
talking to earlier, right?
And then She, you know,
Alright,
She,
big up.
big time She. Shout out to Shalair Armstrong. And shout
You
out
talking
to my
about Chic?
family. Yeah.
She short.
Yeah.
That's my homie,
That's my
man.
girl. What are you
That's
talking
my
about?
homie, man.
She, that's my girl. Shout
That's
out
my
parties
homie.
from above.
Yes,
And that's another reason
Big up
too.
the Sheik, man.
Like she was doing her parties from above out of this location, so we want to get that back going. You know, we got to get that going. And if you know She, we gotta get.
I gotta say this. I'm not gonna get into much details with you, Sheik. You already know what time it is.
Yeah.
But great transition.
And she.
Great transition. I have never seen anyone in the city does it the way you did it. Great freaking transition.
Hey, cut it out.
That's my girl.
Cut it out.
I had to put
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
I do that. That's my girl.
Why you doing my girl like that?
Nah, I'm not doing it, man. She know I got love for her. She know I got love for her, man. That's a great transition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She did it very well. And you know the funny thing is, you know, because I'm not gonna stay too long on it.
Yeah,
You know,
everybody
because,
bro.
you know, no, it's not that. It's just the way she did it. Nobody even noticed. I didn't notice till a few weeks later. I was like, hold up, what's going on here? I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, boy. I love that. I love it. I love it. Love it. Big up. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Hey, everything is what it is, and just like I'm put
Yeah.
it this way, like I'm going into cannabis stuff, right?
Yeah.
Why I went into cannabis? 'Cause I was the first time.
We
pharmacist.
expert on
Yeah, I was the first time pharmacist before the, you know what I mean?
She's an expert
So I
too.
was like, hey, let's transition.
I gotta put it out.
So you know, let's transition. So that's one of the things too. I was like, hey, I'm good at this. It came natural too. Like, oh, extra money. But yeah, I'm doing that too. But I'm really here because I want people to come to gala. You need to come to the gala because you're talking about you're a networker. It's going to be at the Bruce Boland Building, May 31st, right? On Saturday from 1 to 5 p.m. And I need you there. Okay?
And
All right?
I shall attend.
Okay, I need you
Thank you.
there.
Thank
You can
you.
get you all right. You can get your tickets online on Eventbrite.
definitely
All you gotta
come.
do is go on 1102 Blue,
With-
and it'll pull right up and bow. Get your tickets and be there. It's help you know.
All the information.
Help me help you.
All the information is on the flyer. Right?
All this information.
Okay.
QR
With
code.
that
everything.
said, you know, I see that you're involved in the community. You're doing events. You're doing a lot of other stuff or whatnot. What is the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is.
I mean, you
No.
know,
Okay, I want to stay on one topic. The ultimate goal is to open up 1102 community event space.
Okay.
And then be able to
That's
get
why I
a full
wanted to
liquor
hear it from-
license
yes.
at this space so I can hold full events for everybody, right? From bereavements, cookouts, art show.
Where's it located at? Though?
It's located at 1102 Blue Hill Ave
Okay.
in Dorchester, Mass. And if
Okay.
everybody knows Morton and Blue Hill Ave,
Yes, we do.
it's right next to Family Hardware and across from the old K's Oasis. So we want to actually take that over, take the torch, bring it over on our side.
And you know the
I
funny
grew up
thing
with
is,
Kay.
you know the funny thing is, we were just talking about it like we were just there not too long ago. Big up Fafan. Fafan was throwing a little party over there.
Yeah.
Big up Fafan, that's my hunger.
Uh-huh.
We was over there. the space is pretty big.
Yeah, huge. 4,000 square feet.
It's pretty
We got a
big. It's pretty
stage.
big.
It's nice, and
It would be nice if you could make something
we
out of
renovating
it, yes.
No, we're making something.
I've seen it. I've seen
Right,
it.
so-
It's not done yet, but I've seen it.
Right, it just has to, we got to renovate the bathroom, handicap, change doors, pretty it up, do the floors.
Yeah.
Just, do the things so when y'all come in there, like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
when it comes time for y'all to pay the bill, y'all like, no problem, take that.
Yeah, because
Okay?
you're like, this is nice. I
Right.
appreciate it.
Right,
You know,
and I want that, and,
Yeah.
and times are changing as well, right? And then, and I want to plan for my retirement and things like that. And we always talk about generational wealth, and hopefully this is something I can leave to my daughter as well.
that would be very, very nice. That would be
Alright.
very, very nice. When you do get the place, is there gonna be a focus on certain type of event, or are you gonna just kind of like mix and match?
I think for event space, I'm gonna mix and match because you know what? I actually have a space for people to come create what they want in that space, right? At that time, maybe it's a Sweet 16. Maybe it is a 2-year-old party, like we're talking about parties above, where they want to have a theme party, right? And that's huge nowadays. A lot of people want parties with themes, right? So having a space that can cater to that is good. But yeah, I want to cater to more older crowd, more responsible crowd who likes getting dressed up, who wears shoes. I can't really. I can't really do the
I'm a
hip-hop.
strong advocate for that.
Yeah.
Because we need to change I think the best thing we need to do in the neighborhood is to change the mentality. The mentality is what's keeping us stagnant.
Right.
That's keeping us in the same place for the longest time,
Right.
thinking that we make it. No, we need to stop accepting mediocrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to make effort and then to keep it moving and whatnot or whatever. That's always part of the journey. But as far as like the ultimate goal should always be perfection.
Right.
You're never gonna attain it, but at least be close to it. That's what I'm saying.
And then the other thing, what I love, since I said in California, what I loved, and I think this will help, provide valet parking. All right.
Right there on blue.
Yeah, but why not? There's trust me, there is a way to
Actually,
make a contract.
it can work because
Yeah,
when you
it
look at it,
It's like
when you look at the expensive
Especially
places,
coming from
when you
us.
look at the expensive
That's
places
right.
that does expensive a city that
Right.
does, it's the same thing.
And besides
put
that,
value
let's
into it.
let's be strategic about it.
Yes,
right?
talk to me.
Not easy access to your car
Mm-hmm.
makes it safer for everyone. Right? If it takes time for you to get your keys to get to your car, maybe that gives you enough time to cool down, us for to assess the situation, how dangerous that might be, because we live inside neighborhoods.
You need to take full
that's-
control of the
so
environment.
being able to have, and you can't just run in your car and get a drink. You can't run in your car and just get something. Right?
Yes, exactly.
So all those things are very important.
Like,
and,
you leaving?
and I want to bring class to the neighborhood. We need class.
We
All
definitely do.
All right, we got enough of the pants sagging and jail mentality. All around,
Yeah, that needs to
right?
go away.
Where we
man.
can bring class to the neighborhood. I
Yes.
like dressing up. There's nothing wrong with wearing shoes. There's nothing wrong with wearing a sports
slack,
jacket.
a nice
and
little
nothing
suit.
wrong with looking
Yeah.
at a woman dressed up, looking
Oh, it's the
beautiful.
best freaking
oh my
thing.
God. Gee,
I don't
like,
know.
oh my God, like, come on.
You don't understand.
What's more better than
I ain't
that?
scared of you, man.
Okay? And got her toes done too. Flicked the toes, you know what I mean? All right, got her toes done.
Listen,
All right, so-
I think we kind of need to save a little.
But I wanted to ask another question too, which is the serious side of things. As far as like I know, there's a method to what my madness
Go for
or what
it.
I'm about to say.
Mhm.
We all have dreams. We all want to make things happen. We want to do this. We want to do that.
Right.
But what is the relationship with the other side? Meaning the officials of the city, the permits, the police officers. Because people be thinking that you could do whatever. It's better to include them in it.
Right.
Once you
right.
include them in it,
You have
it's
to.
safer for everyone.
You have to.
And it's easier for you to keep your business going
Yeah.
for a long period of time.
And they want that. They want.
They do want it, but it's just like our mentality is kind of like stopping us from connecting to
Well,
that side of it.
Well, think about.
But we used to have it though. We used to have it.
We normalize drill.
Being yeah.
We normalize the
Yeah.
glass broken.
Yeah.
We normalize, and I'm like, let's keep it 100.
No, keep it a buck,
My
keep it a buck.
stepson was shot and killed July 5th,
Sorry to hear that,
2024. Right?
Yeah.
And he ain't no gangbang or anything. All
Just
right?
a regular guy.
All right,
Doing
just
his
a
thing.
regular,
At the wrong
regular,
place at the wrong time.
regular kid. But think about the kid who did it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't caught him yet. So he's out there, could do it to somebody else's family. Right?
Yeah.
And I put it this way: y'all don't even know what I lost. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I lost everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl were good, but still not the same.
It's not.
You know what I'm
It's,
saying?
it's
So-
never gonna
so-
be.
It will never
so,
be the same.
so
Exactly.
that's the reason why I put it out there. Like we as adults really gotta listen to what we're putting out there.
I
what
think
we're
the adults should
normalizing.
take control of
You know,
the situation
look at
again.
Facebook. Look at Instagram.
Oh, it's
they
a
show
mess.
all about shooting up.
It's mess.
Why would our
It's
kids?
a mess.
Why would our kids not look at that? It's everywhere.
Mhm.
And you look how they dress going outside. We just let's talk about that. Everyone them dressed like if they from O Block.
Yeah. There's even no need for it.
Right?
That's a funny thing about it.
Everybody
There's no
dressed like they're
need
from
for
Oakland.
it. There's no need for it.
I'm-
That is not our
so
identity.
I'm serious about getting a space where we can change stuff. He was an ill entrepreneur.
Mhm.
This kid used to have, you should see, he used to have, he used to sell candy in school.
Mhm.
Yo, he used to have a
He
whole
already
rap.
had that mentality.
Yo, he was about to kill it. That was my retirement plan. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, just more shout out to Shalane and for anyone, just the Christian Cousins Endowment Fund if you want to reach out and share when it goes to that.
Big up, man. I gotta send a shout out to I gotta mention there was some notable mentioning I have to do the twin sisters. I've seen them. They've been doing things for a long time. They always try the same thing we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
They're having a reunion, a Roxy reunion back. I might go to that
I'm
one though.
going.
'Cause, oh
I'm
Lord,
going.
I'm
going.
God
I'm
damn
going.
it, get
I'm going.
out my way.
I'm going.
Get out my way.
I'm going.
So
I don't
fresh
know
and-
about you, but I'm
so
going.
fresh and so clean.
I'm going. I'm gonna be.
Come
dressed
out
up.
looking all
You heard me
pimped
talk
out.
about. I'm Roxy. Okay,
that,
I'm
was,
Roxy.
that was our era.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
God.
Like, things was things.
I met Biggie,
But-
Shaq. You
I
talk about.
Listen, I remember when I first got to Roxy, I was started hanging at Roxy and whatnot or whatever. Pippin in the glove. Gary Payton was right there by the bar with me. I'm in the middle of them getting drink. I'm talking to them like it was nothing.
Yeah.
That's how it was. They used to be right there among us, walking around like it was nothing.
Yeah.
There was nothing. Now they can't do it nowadays because of the mentality. But back in the days, they used to be right there with us.
Totally different.
Right there on the floor with us.
Yeah.
The glove, Gary Payton was right there on my left. Pippin was right there. That's when Pippin came to Boston.
Yeah.
Pippin was right there, and the glove was right there. I was looking at him like, damn, I made it.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like I made it. You know what I mean?
Boston was popping back then.
It was
definitely popping.
it was,
There was a
it
lot
was,
of places to
it was,
go.
it was.
And you could party downtown and around here.
Ain't no around here. Yeah, you get to pick. You had like a option.
Right.
You had a lot of options.
You had the round.
I mostly stayed downtown because I was a
there.
promoter at the time, so I was dealing
Right.
with Roxy venue sometimes.
You mess with Eddie Q?
That's what I was telling you. Q was the first one that gave me a shot.
Oh, Eddie!
Big up to Q.
Oh, Q. My bad, Eddie. My bad. My bad.
I'm Q's protege. I'm Q's protege.
My bad, yo.
Q was
That's my
Q,
dude.
because I used to be out there wilding out.
Shout out to NY.
Because we used to be at in Saugus at the Officers Club in the reggae room. Big up to Swoosh, man, Avalanche Entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? T and all of them, Killer. That was my crew. We used to be out there. We was out there for like what, 5, 6.5 years.
You know who introduced me to? Because I was living in California. So when I came back, that's when I met Eddie Q.
Yeah, Eddie was the first one to give me a chance.
Rich Future.
I remember the
Rich?
name, but I remember the face. I don't
He
remember
did
the
things
face.
with Justin Springer.
It's
And then
been so long.
they
I've
went
seen
out in
him on school.
Malden with my Haitian brother. What's his name?
Eddie? No,
Not Eddie. Not Eddie. He's so dope too. He do movies. He's acting.
Shit.
But
Yeah, I can't.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm Medford,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And they were out there in the office with them.
Yeah.
I came back.
Yeah.
Me and Justin did a couple things where he did some stuff in LA.
I did everything. I was even down on Lansdowne because I used to promote for Embassy
Oh yeah.
and Rumors.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I was down there. Q was the first one to give me because I was in Saugus and over there. Pick up the Q, man. I always tell him every time I see him, I always give him love.
I'm coming out tomorrow.
He was the one that got me in the game.
I'm coming out tomorrow. Is he doing something tonight or tomorrow?
Q still doing
You
things.
doing something?
Q does. Q's doing things.
You out there?
Q still doing his thing. Q still doing his thing.
Oh no, I know that.
I saw him the other day. He still does his thing. Big up to
He's
Roy,
gonna be
man.
here.
Big up to
Eddie
Roy
Q's
too,
gonna
man.
be here.
I'm gonna bring him in. One of these days, I'm gonna bring him in. Big up to Roy. Roy is doing the thing. Power Surge, I see you doing your thing over there. You know what I'm saying? Pepper Pot. Still doing it.
Pepper.
Listen, I haven't been to one of.
Pepper.
I'm not even gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna lie because I always keep it real. I haven't been to one of his even. Well, I think I've been. No, I think I've been to one.
What?
I haven't. It was by accident. I ended up being at one of them, and it was dope. But Pepper, I've been watching him. He's been doing this thing for a long time.
It's black event.
Actually, I got to big up Tasha Michelle too.
Tasha.
She's gonna be
Yes.
should I put it out there? She's gonna be here, but I think next week. Tasha's gonna be here next
Yeah,
week.
she's gonna be here next week.
Yeah, she's gonna be here next week. I spoke to her already. She couldn't make it this week, but next week she's gonna be here. She's doing a boat ride and all that good stuff. And she does a lot of boat rides. She does a lot of those classy events. You gotta dress up, look fly, pimp stuff. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Tasha, man.
You gotta be clean.
You gotta be clean, baby. So fashion, so clean.
No.
I'm telling you.
What's the name of the clothing line? What's huh?
Potpourri.
You're a big potpourri.
Okay. Well, actually, tell her.
Right, that's how we coming out right there.
Tell them your IG so they could go check it out.
Oh yeah. Wait, girls, moving too fast. There we go.
Tell them your IG though.
That beautiful face you got going over there. Oh my
Yeah, you
God.
have to
She just
stop.
uncovered.
You're
She just
making
uncovered everything.
Hold
Look
on.
at all that. See?
Hold on. There you go.
Oh, that black beauty.
There you go.
There you
All right, go ahead.
Go
What's
for
your IG?
My IG.
Tell them all your links so they go check them out.
It's Pozew Apparel.
Spell it. Yeah.
I'm doing that. Can't go wrong. It's Popouri Apparel APPAREL. It's one word. And it's Popoui Boutique POPOURI Boutique BOUTIQE. And the website it's www.popouyapparel.com and www.popouboutique.com.
Nice.
So
That's what I'm talking about, man. Good stuff. And I also got to big up my man Pushon. We doing something that we call Tom Tom. We try to bring it back to the old days of classic culture, just like you doing with the fashion.
Yes,
Me and my boys, we trying to do some old school cultural things, like different things, not like just go in, dance, jump out, drink. Like we try to bring like artists, we try to make a poet, we try to bring all sorts of stuff, like you know what I mean, to come in, do like little retro stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Have you seen Lakeisha? Lakeisha, Coach Law. Coach Law, she does the poet therapy.
No.
Shout out to Coach Law. Right, she does
I gotta-
poet therapy.
I need to find Pusho
shout out
so I can
to
give a
James
proper
Lambert
shout out.
as well.
Pusho, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it. I'm actually gonna make a little video for you at the end of this if I don't get it, because I know you're gonna be pissed off if I don't do it. I'm promoting for him, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you gotta promote.
But it is what it is.
And
We
shout out to Heavy, man. We gotta give him
big up to Heavy, man.
Heavy this shot. Hold
No,
on.
I gotta give it
Big
to Heavy.
All right.
Heavy's like my go-to guy. You
That's
know what
my
I mean?
guy.
Heavy's like my go-to guy. I gotta say it too. I gotta big up Guy Legacy. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave him behind because that was my original go-to guy. He's a little busy nowadays, but he's still my go-to guy.
Yeah.
Guy Legacy and Heavy.
Yeah.
Been supporting me for years.
You know Supreme?
Of course I know Primo's my dog,
Okay,
man.
so-
Primo's my dog.
Big shout out to
Yo,
Primo.
big up to
That's how-
BMG,
okay.
man. Big up to BMG, man. You already know what it is. Those are my dogs, man. Stop playing.
Okay.
Those are my people,
Okay,
man.
I'm
Stop
sorry,
playing.
sorry.
You know,
Listen.
Okay, same team, baby. Same team.
Mass movement, big up
There
to
you
Pozew,
go.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's
Joe,
what I'm talking
big up to you.
That's what I'm talking about. All day. BMG,
Sandro, when you get back from
True Era
Panama,
Entertainment.
when you get back from Panama, I'm gonna get you.
Blue.
And
Okay.
one thing too, Sanchez, I'm gonna holler at you. I feel like there's a little miscommunication going on between me and you and whatnot, whatever. But because we haven't talked, you don't know whatever. But we'll talk and then I'll clear everything out. So I gotta get you back on the show. You know what I mean? I see you moving, you doing
What
your
do
thing.
you do?
I gotta
What do
get
you
you.
do? What he do? Okay, what he do?
Yo, big up to
I can
Kado.
tell what he
Yo,
is.
I gotta say big up to Kado too. Kado, Shooters Music. You know what I'm saying? I see you. We spoke last week. You definitely gonna come through. You already know what it is. Man. You
What's
know,
up?
I don't even have to say nothing. You know what I mean? Sleepy, I know you mad at me too. You know, that's different, cool, different side of the game. Sleepy, you my dog. I got you, man. Don't be mad. I got you. Everything got to
Why so many people upset?
Why
so many people upset?
What it is that, you know, they
I have a theme going on
let
here.
me
Sorry.
Let me
My bad.
Let me tell you why.
It wasn't me.
Can I explain?
Okay.
Let me explain.
Hold on. Let me explain.
No, seriously. Because I was doing radio.
Yeah.
When I decided to switch into a podcast and whatnot,
Right.
and this is kind of like new things, you know, it's a long list. I can't get to everybody in that short little amount of time.
Right.
So
I know
people
what
gotta
you're
wait.
saying.
So
Right.
people gotta wait.
And then some
so
people don't be on time.
Yes. So you know they get a little anxious. They get a little anxious thinking that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm ignoring them and whatnot. I'm not doing none of that. But you know, there's things that you gotta follow the process. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, big up to Big Holler. We spoke to
Baby, what's up? Hey,
Big
I
got some big news.
I
I think Big got signed, dude. She's not telling it yet because she said she got big news. I think Big got signed by a major.
I think it was me, CMB Entertainment.
I think Big got signed. I don't know. Hey, listen, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know. Big didn't tell me nothing. But I'm just saying. I think
You feel it. You feel it.
I think we just
feel it.
got one in the city that got signed. Another one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
big up to Exit Fame. Big up to Lou Armstrong down in Lawtown.
Exit.
I have not made it to Lawtown yet.
Congratulations.
Big up to Lou and Lawtown. Big up to Exit. Big up to all of the cats in the city doing their thing, man.
Yeah, you know
I even
everybody.
see you, Smoke. I see you too, Smoke.
You know everybody.
Big up. So do your thing.
Yo, Slim, you out of control over here, boy. Damn.
I've been in the city
Yo,
for a
listen,
minute.
yo,
You know what I'm saying?
He got a long list too. He made sure he kicked everybody.
I'm showing love.
So for all those, I think you
I'm showing love. I'm showing love.
Nah, throw it out there. Even the people, you
know,
gotta say something.
You know the reason why I'm doing that? Because I want the people that's not from the city that's watching the podcast or my IG or whatnot or whatever to understand that there's a lot going on in the Boston area.
Oh, yeah, big
there's a lot. I mean, you know, lately they're starting to look at us a little bit more or whatnot. Before they weren't even turning their head around to look at us on this side. But right now, they are forced to look at us because there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of stuff going on out here, and I refuse to hear it when every other city's talking all that crap like Beantown ain't got it. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. We got talent out here, baby, and we're going to bring him out. You're going to see. I guarantee it.
We hard.
Let's get it.
No, but you know what? There's been a lot of people who talked about
loving your
Boston out
passion.
there. Boston got some stories out there.
Listen,
I have a lot of
I've been-
entertainers.
I've been
got
fighting-
stories.
I've been fighting for the bean for 30 years.
Yeah.
Even though I know some people, but it's hard out here to
Oh, yeah, it's
mingle,
rough.
to network, all of that.
Real.
It's just hard to connect overall.
It is hard. It
And
is
the other
hard.
thing,
It is
the
hard.
Very
genuineness
clicky.
of things as well. It's like it's not something that you find easily.
There's only a
Right.
handful of us.
Exactly.
Right. The 10%.
Yeah, exactly.
10%.
Exactly.
You're exaggerating.
Yeah.
So
Right.
now you understand why I fight so hard. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always big. You could ask any artist, whoever came to my show for,
Yeah.
and I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean?
Right.
They know what it is. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it is.
It's
I
funny
stand
that
firm.
You're talking about that.
10 toes down,
Boston,
baby.
Boston is a powerful town if we clicked up, because we got money. Right? I lived a lot.
Exactly.
If we really got together, there's nothing
Nothing
we
gonna stop
we
us.
can't do. We could actually go to places,
Unity-
finance things.
Unity is literally almost
everything.
non-existent because
You're right.
I'll give you a simple example,
Oh.
right? Look at what was the name of the place that got sold to whomever these people the
You mean Vincent
No,
over there in
Vincent,
Randolph? I'm
exactly.
pissed
Yeah.
off
There
about
you
that. I'm
go.
still mad
You
about
see
that
how
shit.
you're talking
I'm
about,
still
like,
mad
that
about
money,
that.
blah, blah, blah. Like
Why couldn't we get it?
Hey, exactly.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
imagine.
We gave them
Put
20 years of
corporations
business.
together.
They made so much money off of us. Why couldn't we get it? And I'm still mad at y'all promoters. I'm not gonna name them because I work with all of y'all. All of y'all knows me. I used to work with
It's
all of
actually
y'all.
messed up.
I was a promoter. I was a sub promoter
Oh,
for
yeah.
all of y'all.
And
You know what I'm saying?
one
Y'all
thing-
never want to give me my
one
props,
thing-
but every time your club was going down, who do you call? Fool. But go ahead.
Yo,
I mean, you have the right to be pissed.
Yo, we need some smoke.
My blood pressure just went up. My blood pressure just went up.
I mean,
he get hot in here.
I mean, I can go in the car real quick and.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do.
Let me have a quick conversation
I
with
mean,
my
I
boy right
do.
here.
Please.
And
Let me give you a quick
I only
conversation with my
have
boy
2
right here.
cigars. Who smokes cigars? Here?
Oh, we got.
Quiet, that's quiet stuff.
I don't smoke.
You don't do
You don't
cigars,
smoke
bro?
cigars?
I'll
Nah,
take
you
it.
good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, I have to represent LNG, which stands for Legacy Network Group. I'll talk about it in a few.
Okay.
You know, like.
All right, go ahead.
You wanna get in the group?
I mean, why not?
Okay.
Go ahead, go do your thing. Go do your
I'll be
thing.
right back.
Yes. Yeah. So the thing is, I always felt that way. I always felt like I used to sit there and be like, what the hell is going on? This city got all these cats coming out doing whatever. Like, what the hell? We doing it right
We
here.
fight too much. Though. That's the
Yeah,
problem, man. We
yeah.
thought
Yeah.
this Roger. You
Yeah,
up in Boston,
we
man.
fight each other
We
too
fight,
much.
man.
Too way too
Everybody's a
much.
sucker
but
for that nigga
no,
sucker for.
but I gotta admit,
Yeah.
and I've been saying that for a few now.
fight too much.
I gotta admit, things we starting to get we getting together a little bit more nowadays.
Oh, big time.
I've seen the coalitions. I've seen the people getting together and doing
Right.
things.
Right.
I see it. So I'm not gonna sit there and say that blah, blah, blah. Yes, we have our issues.
Yeah,
Who doesn't have
yeah,
their
yeah,
issues?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we did get in the last past 10, 15 years. We got way better.
No, oh yeah, I
We did
think,
get better.
I think.
We did get better.
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of people just moved out the city.
Yeah, but we still gotta give credit to the one that's doing it. That's here right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to him.
You know what I mean? Even though some people left, I lost a few. Big up to Double F man down there in the ATL doing his thing.
Yeah.
Big up to Kevlar. Kevlar got a radio.
Yeah,
Damn, I forgot his radio station. He got a nice radio station on ATL doing his thing. Big thing. So
Okay.
big up to you, Kevlar. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. It
Yeah,
is
but
what
the
it is.
city's coming back up. But I ain't gonna lie, they're killing it.
Yes.
We got the Pearl 2 that's out there. What's the Haitian fusion place out in Denham? Pop.
Dedham? I haven't been to that one.
You ain't
yet.
been to it neither?
No.
We're gonna go together.
I haven't been
We're
to
gonna
that
go
one.
together.
I
We're
haven't
gonna go
been to that
together.
one. I haven't
We're
been to
gonna
that
do
one
a
yet.
food rating.
I don't know why.
We're gonna do a food rating.
I've been
on that,
sleeping
man.
though. There's so many of them that's popping up
Yes,
everywhere. There's one in
everywhere.
Fall River. There's one in Lawtown. They just opened, and
There's a lot of places.
Even the one in Hyde Park just opened
There's
like a month ago.
places to go. There's a
Yeah, a
lot
month
of
ago.
places. Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact,
I give a shout
matter of
out
fact,
to
we
the Boston restaurant.
tonight we're going
I
to
give a shout out to Boston.
we're going to Bar and Grill down there in Hyde Park. We're gonna go check it out.
It's called Boston Bar and Grill.
Boston Bar and Grill.
Right there in Clary Square, Hyde
Yep,
Park.
yep.
Those are my people. Shout out to Star.
Big up, big up.
What's popping at the bar and grill tonight?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go check it out.
We showing up. All right, we showing up.
If nothing happened, if nothing happened there,
Hey,
I'm
meet
gonna
us
head
there.
to Unity.
Meet us there. Everybody show up.
If there's nothing
Clary
there,
Square, Boston.
I'm gonna hit Unity. Big up to Unity.
No, we
man.
telling people to show up. Show up. Show up.
Show up.
Boston
I
restaurant.
like going there because
Yeah,
it's
come on, show
peaceful.
up.
You get your drink and everything. You get a few honeys over there just chilling. You know what I'm saying? You really get to talk and
And the food's good. And the drink's good.
See, I always,
food and the drink's
I'm
good.
always confused. Is it Converse or it's Converse? It's not Converse. It's Converse, right?
Converse, yeah.
You get the chance to sit down and converse with people
Yeah.
and get to know them, and it's pretty much a place to kind of like
And it's cozy.
network.
And it's cozy.
Very cozy.
Yeah.
And that
actually
DJ,
have-
what's her name? What's the DJ that's out there? The girl DJ. She's nice. She's nasty.
Ty Lawson?
No, quiet. You MC for her a couple of times.
Her?
Come on, DJ's supposed to know DJ.
Yeah, you MC. She was
Hold
playing.
on,
You MC.
hold
You
on. Y'all
probably
gotta
didn't
see
realize
my-
that, but she was
Hey,
playing.
give
And you
y'all
was
shout out
MC.
to our cameraman behind the scenes real quick. Wait. I gotta get both.
Oh, yeah. Big up
You
the
know
Quiet
what I'm saying?
Storm, man. That's my partner real quick.
You gotta see the people behind the scenes. That's what
Yes.
that's what I'm about. I'm about seeing the stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's my producer,
we
my
put him on the
technician,
spot.
and not
So
my partner.
DJs gotta know
Quiet
DJ. So what's her name?
K Storm.
No, that's his name.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Quiet Storm, my DJ name.
Yeah.
Okay, Quiet Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And where we at? Go pump up the radio station real quick.
Pump up the
To my
volume,
listeners.
Pump up the volume.
So let them know quite well.
We're telling you at
Tell them it's-
kstorm.com.
no, talk about the video real quick. It's a 20.
We at kstormradio.com right now. Tune in. If you ain't tuning in, I don't know what to tell you. kstormradio.com. You're gonna
24/7 radio
after the
station.
show, you're gonna hear it again. Tune in. It's a 24/7 radio show. We play all type of genre. So yeah.
All right, you see that?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's the man behind the scene. I'm gonna let y'all look at him.
Yeah, that's my partner
That's the
right
guy right there. You know, they don't be letting you see him sometimes. So you gotta
They be trying to hide.
They be trying to hide. You know, you gotta come out in the scene. Okay?
They be
And
trying
don't
to hide.
forget, May 31st.
Yeah, tell 'em.
Okay? We're going to Bruce Bowling Building, 1102 Blue, fundraising gala. It's going to be from 1 to 5 p.m. and we need you there Saturday, okay? Get the QR code, get your ticket now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, now, okay? So we pumping that hard, all right? This is generational wealth, all right? Come help the family on the block, and this is BOB, Black-owned business, and this is the community helping each other, and like I said, I want to create a space for us, for you, okay? So I need your help to do that. And that's why I'm here with my K-Storm family, baby.
That's why we are here today, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go back to the nitty gritty stuff.
Go for it.
And
Let's switch it up.
The podcast. And how long were you doing the podcast? Because just in case you didn't realize, we crossed. Because I got to go to his podcast and do a show too. He's on mine today,
Right.
but we'll figure out where I can go when I can go to his.
Well,
so talk about your podcast,
okay.
the podcast alone, and how long you been doing it and what.
Well, it's really radio.
Oh, well, yeah.
I do radio.
You do radio.
I do
yes.
radio. I'm a host for radio with
Yeah.
a crew called the What's Up Boston crew.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing that for about a little over 2 years now.
Okay.
I can't even believe it's been that long. I feel like yesterday.
Mhm.
So what we do
Time
is
goes by fast.
just like my brother Slim does.
Yes.
We interview the local people,
Mhm.
the local artists,
Mhm.
the local business people.
Mhm.
And when we say local, we do Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Okay.
Our
'Cause-
politicians,
'cause
our health workers, everybody.
Everybody, politicians, artists, you name it. People, because Tubi's big, so everybody's making movies now. So that's what we're doing. We're pumping up Boston. We're pumping up the people over here in New England because we got so many talented people. that we need a bridge.
And
to
I'm
get them
glad,
out
and
there.
I'm glad too. Nowadays, there's a lot of podcasts going on. There's a lot of podcasts in
Yeah.
the city. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Big up to Remy. You know,
Yeah.
you up there, you doing your thing. Big up to you. I appreciate. I watch you, man. I watch you. Remy.
And
Do
shout
your
out to
thing.
Remy
Big up.
TV too. Like,
Remy
okay.
TV, big up. Shout out to Mike
Yes.
D. Mike D, you doing your
Mike
thing.
D's is
You
killing
know
it.
what I'm saying? He's doing his
Yo,
thing.
Mike D,
Big
give
up.
us a shout out.
Big up,
baby.
you know what I'm
Give us
saying?
a shout
It's all
out.
love.
Mike
It's all
D's,
love in the
yeah.
city, man. That's how we.
Mike
That's how we
D's
roll.
killing it.
That's how
Mike
we
D's
roll.
killing it.
I'm giving everybody
Oh,
their
yeah,
love
yeah,
and
yeah.
their flower. The mass movement thing going on. Everybody's doing their thing and whatnot.
Oh yeah, yo,
And,
Mass is killing it right now. The
it-
promotions going on.
They are.
And I'm going to the Gemini party. Okay.
Big up the Bush,
I'm
the
going to
Bushman.
the
Yo, Bushy.
party.
Bushy, I'm going to see you
Okay.
later, baby.
All right.
You already know.
Happy birthday.
The king,
Okay.
him and Slayer, the king of after
Okay.
parties.
That's what I'm talking about.
Slayer and Bush,
All right. So,
kings. They
yeah,
do that
the,
thing
the
though.
party's going to be this Saturday
Mhm.
on Talbot Ave, Dita Weeder's birthday party. So I'm showing up. You know, Marv Neal, the Urban Heat crew.
Mhm.
So I'm going to show up to do that. So if you want to do the Gemini thing, I'll buy you your ticket.
And you know,
Okay?
there's another thing I wanted.
Actual.
There's another thing I wanted to bring up. I haven't brought it up at all.
Go
I
for
wanted
it.
to bring it up. We have to give big ups and whatever to our local underground DJs.
Mm.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Because when we went through our issues for the past 15, 20 years, they kept us entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did. The local DJ, they know who they are. I don't need to keep their name because I know that's the problem, you know, that they, in that position over there when it comes to DJs and our local. I don't want to call them locals, but we know them. The whole community know them, so I'm gonna call them local. Although they international, they do that thing other places, but they our DJs.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So
Shout
you
out
know,
to Big
there's a
Sean,
lot of
rest in
jealousy
peace.
goes on between them and whatnot or whatever. I've seen it. I mean, whatever. I've worked with a lot of them, but I gotta say big up to you guys, man, because when things get kind of hard, when the city shut down our clubs, our places, our venues, our halls, y'all the one that kept us going. You know what I'm saying? Jumping from different houses to different houses. The different venues, from different venues, even when they were shutting us down. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but they're shutting us down, doing all sorts of crap going on over there. They kept us alive and they kept things going. And so big up.
During COVID?
Doing every time, even when we were losing all our clubs in the
Right,
city.
right.
Like if it wasn't for the local DJs, man,
Right,
we would have
right,
went
right.
nuts.
And one thing about Boston, we can say we could have some underground parties here. We're used to having some basement parties. If you don't know the city, we are notorious for having basement parties.
Yes,
and
that's what-
backyard parties,
that's what
okay?
the Bean is known
okay?
for. A lot
All
of
right, we will have a
underground
block party
parties.
and a heartbeat and an underground party with the basement as a bar is like it's regular here. Okay. And
Big up the Keys, man.
Okay, I can pick up all the spots.
Yeah, I know.
right?
I don't want to keep saying.
I don't want to.
Because there's way too many. You know what I'm
Sure, I
saying?
remember when Dennison Road was popping.
Yeah, I
What
know, right?
was around?
There was a place around Quincy. There used to be Geneva. Geneva used to be popping, and
Yeah, and I don't even want to say the one that's might be still popping. So
no.
Yeah, that one might be still popping. So
Because I still go. I still go to them.
Yeah, right.
I don't want nobody to
Right,
mess them
right,
up
right.
for me, please.
That one might still be popping. So we can't say that.
I want nobody to.
Yeah, we're not risking that one.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Because we still got a couple of good ones.
Right. Can't
in
risk
there.
that.
So it is what it is. With that said, Tina, we gotta turn the attention to you real
Yes,
quick.
Tina. Yes,
you know what I'm
Tina.
saying? While my man is operating and
Right.
doing his thing.
Thank you.
Being
Thank
a
you.
surgeon.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Doing his stuff.
Yes,
Tizzle.
please distract the,
So-
the people with your beauty.
I keep
Okay, yeah.
almost
So,
dropped.
Yeah.
Tina,
Yes.
what is going on
I'm all ears.
as far as like right now, as we, you know, because you know, you into the fashion thing and whatnot.
Am I really into fashion.
Well,
that way?
you selling merch, you selling clothes, so I figure that's at least
Is that one of your merch right there?
that is
Right, that's what I'm saying.
exactly. So I don't know what you're talking
I don't know
about.
how she went to the con and come back, bring me back my sweatshirt and my hoodie, man.
Wow,
I
sir.
don't know what
Like,
happened.
Listen, I'm a jack
Okay.
of all trades, but there's
I
a.
know you got something
I
in the
still
car.
haven't mastered what you call it, any like those tricks, like magic tricks. I haven't mastered that.
So you're working on it?
She a hustler.
I have to.
She a hustler to the bone. So yeah, Tina.
Yes. How does this thing work?
First time I saw you with this thing, I think it was in New York. When we went to New York, right?
Oh, wow.
You had one.
Yeah,
We went for that event. What was it again? Bio.
Yes.
Big up to what's his name again that does it?
Michael Byrne.
Michael Byrne. He's doing his thing right now. You know,
Yes.
he just had a song with Buju. He just dropped a song with Buju Banton. He had a song. I think he had one with Beanie too, and he's doing his thing. He's doing. You know, I gotta give it to him. He brings us at least one good song every year.
I mean, he's
You know what I'm saying? He does. No, but he does.
That's good.
But
He's
he's a
actually
DJ. He
talented.
does it.
That's
He's
a
a
good
DJ.
streak.
That's not his thing.
Yes.
That's not his thing. But he always find a way to come back and give us one good anthem every year. He collabs with a lot of people, like a lot of
Different
artists,
artists from
like
all over.
Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Trinidad,
Yeah,
everywhere in the world.
He's a sucker for culture.
Yes.
So we
Okay.
can all agree
So-
to that.
so-
Okay.
What he
I'm
does-
a sucker for culture too.
What he does, he mix
I am.
different
Yes.
type of genre of music or culture. Whatnot. He mixed them together.
It's a fusion.
Yeah, he does a
Yeah.
fusion and put it out there.
Again, it's a poo-poo.
I think it's coming. I think it's sorry. I think it's coming. Light it up, my brother. Light it up.
You the most stressed out, so I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
you're
it seems like,
I-
you know the funny thing
I
is,
didn't even get the
it
message.
seems like it. It seems like it, but that's a regular thing. That's just who I am.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
I know.
I'm a jerk too.
And I think he's coming this year to Boston. Well, they already did the New York one, and I think they're coming to Boston. I don't know. I think it's in June, sometime in June. Isn't that the one that's going on by Fenway? I think he's doing something in Fenway.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw the
To be
commercial.
honest with you, I'm not really aware of what's happening around here in Massachusetts like that.
Well, I know all of them, so I'll let you know. But that's what he does. So with that said,
I mean,
I
no,
like that.
the reason that, like I said, there's always a method to my madness.
Yes, yes.
The reason why I went that way, I went to that route and
Yeah,
whatnot or whatever.
brings in.
So I'm wondering that
Yes.
wouldn't it be a great collaboration? Wouldn't it be a great thing to collab with those type of events? Because you get to meet a lot of artists and promote your thing. Like you go to Burn, I think you should don't be too humble sometimes. You could go to him when you see him, like, listen, I got this right here, I got this right here popping, whatever. So when you come in town, you're doing your show, whatever. I'm giving away five things, and I want one of your
Right.
artists to wear it and all that
it's
good stuff.
visible. I want you to understand something.
Talk to me.
Most of us, first off, within our community, there's one thing. There's a way you have to, there's the approach and stuff like that. But most
I agree.
people,
I agree.
so the way they see it, money talk, bullshit walks in a sense.
I agree.
However, it's like, first off, I'm a startup, in a sense, even though this has been in the making for 6 years.
We all
I've
are.
invested, I've
We all are.
literally, exactly. I've poured so much into this. This hasn't happened with any private funds or this has been private funding, of course. However, it's not like goddamn.
Yeah.
It's getting dry at some point.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm not in the business to, excuse my French, to kiss ass.
No, it's not so much of a kiss
No,
ass
it
though.
is, because in this industry, unfortunately and sadly, as a woman, you are a man, but as a woman, when you actually approach people, it's either one or
I
the
get it.
other.
I get it. I
It's
get it.
either like, if it's not the money talk of things first,
Yeah.
it's like they're expecting for something else.
I get it. I kind
You
of get it.
understand?
I get
Exactly.
it. I've
So
met a few of these type of guys. I understand.
Well, there's more than a few of them out there.
Yeah,
Sad.
I kind of get it. But what I was trying to say, maybe I didn't say it in the right way. What I was trying to say is that I would use those events. to promote my stuff as far as like, okay, I could have 10 friends. and have all of them wear the same thing.
That, no,
and then
no,
we
like
and then
to
we
go
all
out
have the
as a
same,
union.
and then
As
we,
yes, most definitely.
So it gets to be visible.
Listen, again,
It's the visibility.
to be honest with you,
Oh.
as much as I know that I am a very much so visible person, if
Right.
that makes sense.
Right.
I don't like attention like that in a
Right,
sense.
yeah.
I like subtle, quiet attention.
But there's something I know, but
That's what I enjoy.
probably those
Right.
two. There's something I
Like,
know.
I don't need. Sorry
Go ahead,
to
go
cut
ahead,
you off.
go ahead, go ahead.
The way that I'm looking at it, it's that I've been working on this craft for so long.
Like you don't want to have nobody.
I don't-
Just, yeah,
yes.
I get it.
Right,
I
right.
get it.
And the other thing, I always tell people first off to begin with, I don't do business for everybody.
Right.
That's one. Second, my views, my objectives when it comes to how I do business, it's not for everyone. It won't stand. It might not stick out to everybody. It won't probably communicate to everyone. Whatever the case may be. My business, this business, Pupui is selective within itself. It'll attract whom it's meant to attract.
Yeah, I get it.
I am not
You got a target audience. Yeah.
Not only that, but the way that I'm choosing to maneuver and fully do this launch, this venture, like the way it was always meant to be, I'm doing it in alignment.
Right.
I'm not forcing. I'm not begging. I'm not going to run after people.
I understand your
I'm
point.
not doing that.
I understand your point. I get
And
it.
this is not
what I'm
cockiness,
saying is,
because I
I'm
know
gonna
some
I'm gonna
people
jump
might
in.
actually like
I'm gonna jump
perceive
in.
this as cockiness. It
No,
has
the reason-
nothing to
When
do
you're
with
doing
that.
a dream, when you got a dream, your
Right.
dream, there are so many people who are just not capable of to fathom
the grasp.
right what you're thinking, okay? And the reason why is that they can't think like that, right? And somebody told me this, and it was like one of the greatest things. When you have a great idea, when you tell people and they tell you no, you can't do that, that's what your idea is great, because you're not telling them what they're used to all the time. And then let me say this: if it wasn't for great people who had great minds, we wouldn't have light bulbs, we wouldn't have different things, we having different designs, because it's your idea. So I'm with you on that.
No, I understand all of that
Right.
because we all went through it. We all go through it. Well, I understand all that, but the little extra information that I understand about her is that me and you know, when you were in Haiti or whatnot, you already had a lot of connections.
Right.
So
You were a little bit part of the people that was I don't know, the people that you know that was kind of
You
like
mean like
doing
well
it,
connected and all
dominating
of that.
dominating
No,
the culture.
I agree with you.
You were friend with some of those people.
would you believe me?
Well, maybe not friend. I don't know. You know, how far into it. You know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know your relationship with them, but I've seen you around them. I've seen things.
One thing I'll tell you is that
And I'm talking about the people. It's not just the common people. I'm talking about the people in Haiti that was movers and shakers.
Right.
So it's not like she started out in like
And just to let y'all know, she lived on the good side of Haiti. Not every place is not like Port-au-Prince, okay?
It's not.
All right,
So
she
it's
doesn't-
not like
she doesn't.
it's not like she wasn't aware of.
I mean, I'm flattered, but like.
No, what I'm
it's
saying
my
is,
first time meeting me.
no, what I'm saying is like it's not like you weren't aware of the other side. You were aware of the other side of it. You might not have been a resident of the other side, but you walked in and out of the
Very
world,
nice, very nicely.
I have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah.
in and out of their world.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I am about to properly structure. I mean, to properly structure.
Part of the big families.
I do. However, how could I support?
I get it. I already
It's
know.
not-
I get it.
Yeah.
You don't. You not.
I
They're
don't-
not. They're not gonna lift a finger for you.
For
They're
the
not.
most part.
But you
that's
around
the
them.
nicest way to like literally sum it up.
Yeah, I
I
get
actually
it.
did
I get it.
tryout
I'm a product of it.
this,
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
I kid you not. When I tell you I do know people, I do know people.
Let's be
And-
honest. Let's be honest for a quick second. Let's be
Yes.
honest, and I can ask anybody in Boston that.
Go for it.
I swear to God, and my people tell me that all the time. If I was in Miami or New York, I would have been a millionaire by now. For the amount of people that I know, for the amount of stuff that I've been
Again,
involved
everything,
with.
I agree.
everything stems from the fact that
For the amount of stuff that I've
we
been
do not
involved with.
support our own.
But when I start to do
There's
my
a
own thing,
difference.
Right.
everybody shied away from.
But
it's
you
like,
know what?
whoa.
This is the other thing.
It's reality.
Are we
Boom.
making sure we're in the rooms of the doers? Right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's another thing. Are we making sure? Because one of my pitfalls, and I'm going to throw it out there, is that I be trying to help the people around me and they're not at my level. Right? So I had to shake them off, cut them off, cut the break. I'm sorry. And then go into a room.
Sometimes you have
where
to.
I had to go into a room where a lot of people were teaching me. Right?
Of course.
So
You know-
that's the other thing. Are we putting ourselves in the room? We love our friends. We love our homies. We love them. But we got to make that executive decision. Like, all right, you're handicapping me, and I would love to help you, but I got to put myself in the room where the millionaires are at. So we got to make a conscious decision as well. I'm just saying.
No. You are totally right, and I agree with you. However, it's like even when you do actually partake, you align yourself with individuals that are so-called like-minded, like yourself. At the end, what
Quiet.
happens is that they,
Quiet.
for the most part, they don't want
Quiet.
to see you do any better than them. They won't support you. And I kid you not, when I did do the trial of this business at the early stages,
I bet you did it among the people that you thought was gonna be a asset to you.
it's not even that, my friend. I'll put it that way. Not even. I have 10 fingers. Not even 5 people from my own personal direct people. actually
We all go
supported.
through it.
Directly speaking, it's primarily been people that I don't know from
Exactly.
It's been people from
Wow.
different entourage. It hasn't been people from my immediate entourage that actually supported me.
Right. I know what you're saying.
It's just now, and I'm starting to really see like how spontaneously people like are really gravitating towards everything. I'm like, you know what? It is going to pay off the way I always intended for this to pay off. But
That's
at
why I
this
never
point,
quit.
I haven't. And
That's
keep
why I
going,
never quit.
like, it's something. It's easier
You
to
see what
quit and
you
not
see
progress.
what you just said? I've had random people like that I don't even know
Right.
cash out me money.
Right.
Strangers
Strangers
will support you more.
out of the
than your
blue,
own
like
people.
Let me give a
they're like,
shout
yo,
out.
check you're listening about check
We
it
give
out.
a
I'm
shout
like,
out to
whoa.
Omar Brown, right? He came into 1102 Blue, and he said the most powerful thing to me. Came in there, he was like, "I want to see you win. How can I help you? But I don't want nothing from you. You can't even help me until you win."
Yeah.
All right? And that must have touched my heart like a million times. And but that's like you said, like having somebody real walk through your door and say to you, "Yo, I want you to," and they mean it 100%.
Yeah.
And just like you said, it was just that one person, all right? And
It gives
and
you that
there's
strength.
another person out there, 2 other people out there I could say that walked through the door or called me and told me things, but I don't want to put them out there because they gotta,
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You don't even know how much that carries me sometimes.
At the end, it
You try to talk away from the mic. We gotta see her.
We got it. We got it. She's back.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
at
Tina.
the end, you know what life in a sense taught me? Life taught me that whether people cheer you on or doesn't, as long as you have a dream, you have a passion, you're ambitious, you will have to be your biggest cheerleader no matter what.
Yes.
No matter what. And if you don't have a true, genuine, sincere passion for whatever it is that you're doing, you will not succeed.
True.
Further down the line.
True.
There's
True.
absolutely no way that you will succeed.
With that,
We're
with
gonna
that.
be at May 21st.
He jumped in. He jumped right in.
Gala, because my passion is here. That's my passion. Okay, get on your event, right?
That's what I actually was a summon, kind of like wrap it up real quick. He started it, so I'm gonna let him finish. You know, any last thing you wanted to tell the people?
We didn't really get to even talk about it. So we'll wrap it up. Are we wrapping up?
Yeah, we wrap it.
I feel
Alright,
like we need another session.
Right.
Maybe another.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait,
Where
wait.
I will be on time, I will be late.
Okay.
You know.
All right, my bad. Hold on, what I'm doing over here. Hold on.
But go ahead.
Okay, my bad. The last thing I want to talk about is that on May 27th, which is a Tuesday, from 9 to 11, we're going to do the part 2 interview with Ali Zoe Adams, one of the founders of the Zoe Pound, out of Florida, Miami. We did the first part last week, so I want you guys to tune in to WRBB 104.9 FM. I will be broadcasting live from Cleon, Byron 617, and that on Instagram and Facebook. So tune in, and
And he will mention our name too.
definitely. All right.
Yeah, boy.
The last thing, the 1102 Revitalization Gala for the event space, May 31st, Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m. Go to Eventbrite, just put in 1102 or pop up, and you'll see Chip Greenrich on there. Please buy a ticket now, and I appreciate any help that I get, and I appreciate being on your cat.
All day, every day.
Big time. K-Storm is the best. K-Storm Radio.
Tina.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you for having me as well. You know, big shout out to you guys. I definitely enjoyed our time, even though it was a little bit short. Definitely looking forward to being back again. And another thing, as I was telling you, James, this is Morgani. It's one of the cigars that LNG, that stands for Legacy Network Group, actually represent my partners and I. Yes. This is a cigar that's curated from Mozambique. It's called Bongani. Yes.
Just put it in there, yeah.
You know.
You wanted to say something about it?
Listen, this is it's ranked number 5. It's one of the smoothest cigars, and we are a brand ambassador for Bongani here in the U.S.
You just signed a deal today, right?
No, that's a different one. I can't reveal the name of it. That's, yes.
She's killing it.
Exactly. So we have another one, but yes. So that's our main one. You know, and then we also have the Queen. We have a few different ones. Everyone that is a cigar smoker, they should definitely look us up online at Legacy Network Group.
Thank you so
I only
much.
have 2. I know you don't smoke, so at least that's that. You know, so
I should have get one.
I mean, next time, friend, because I only have 2 at this point, and then you don't smoke.
All right, go ahead. What else? Let's wrap it up.
So when it comes to LNG, we're all about culture, innovation, engagement as well, and we definitely thrive to basically try to share this beautiful culture with everyone,
It is a
basically.
beautiful color.
Big up, man. I appreciate.
A beautiful woman too.
I appreciate you guys coming through. Whatnot. We had a wonderful time, and I also got to announce. June, what is that? June 29, 2025, at the Pyramid in Brockton. You guys know where the Pyramid is at in Brockton. If not, Google it. Pyramid in Brockton. It's called Tom Takeover in Boston. We're gonna have a couple of artists. We got
I have my business cards.
we're gonna have Fresh La from Brazil. And we're gonna have Laos gonna be legend in the game. Laos, you already know, compa. Laos, legend in the game. And also we're gonna have Dada's Cuisine is gonna be in there. You know what I'm saying? Representing and all of that. So it's gonna be June 29. Don't forget. There's VIP available. Just go to my page. Just go to James Pozew on Facebook. James Pozew on Facebook. You see me promoting for it, and then you could go check it out, see what it's all about, and all that good stuff. Or you could go to the Pyramid Club Lounge page on Facebook. You see that too over there. So there you go. That's what I wanted to say before Push on kill me. So I had to do it, or I couldn't go back to my house. But it is what it is. So with that said, man, I appreciate you guys for coming through.
Thank you for
We had fun.
Good time.
Hopefully, we can do this again
Yes.
next time or whatnot,
love that.
and then we can reconnect again. Maybe it's even if it's outside doing something, some event or whatever. We cross
definitely.
culture
Preference.
things, whatnot or whatever.
do it.
Make it happen. It is what it is. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for coming
Appreciate
through.
you.
It is what it is. We are here. The Pozew podcast every Friday night from 8 to 10. www.kstormradio.com. We there from 8 to 10 every Friday night. And or you could go to my YouTube channel, Pozew Podcast, or go to my Facebook, which is James Pozew, or you could go to my IG, Silky Slim 006. That's the name that I had before. It's complication. I can't explain it. It is what it is. A whole bunch of stuff going on.
It's
You know what I
always
mean?
complicated.
It is what it is. So I'm all over the place,
It's always complicated.
But everybody knows me as Slim. It is what it is. So big up to Heavy, big up to Guy Legacy, big up to everybody that had a hand on in this, and of course, big up to the host. You know what I'm saying? Quiet Storm in the building. It is. He plays all sorts of part in it. Engineer, photographer. Beer getter, all of that. You know what I'm saying? He's the man.
best.
That's my dog.
the best.
It is what it is. So don't forget www.kstormradio.com. We there they're there 24/7. 24/7. 24/7 there's things going on K-Storm Radio. So just tune in, listen to it. It might be some hip hop going on, might be some reggae or some Afro beats, some compa, whatever. But there's a segment for everything. So figure it out, enjoy it, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Good job.
All day, every day.
Okay.
All right, we got some good content there, boy. You are
We out.
lively. Oh, God, he got energy, boy.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
What I
man,
do?
you got energy, boy. All right, I like that.
That's what I do.
Definitely good chemistry on that.